Hello everyone, welcome to the live today. We're just going to do a little Q&A with Petra, answer some questions, give out some information, stuff like that, because as you can see Petra is napping in the corner, and I'm also sorry the couch made a random noise, and also I've had a pretty long day so I'm a little tired. There she is. Let's get over here so you can have a little bit of a better view of her. There we go. If only the dang camera would focus now. There she is. Hi, welcome. Feel free to ask any questions. Here is Petra, my ball python. I'm just going to pick her up. Give me a moment and then we'll just place her where you could see her a little better. That's all. Here she is. There you go, Petra. There she is. Yes, I do remember you. What are you doing? Great question. I'm just doing a little kind of Q&A type style about ball pythons and just any questions in general about the channel and reptiles and stuff like that. I'm the guy with the cobra from 3 weeks ago. Oh, hi, welcome back. Say hello, Petra. She just moved like really quickly to adjust herself. Sometimes when she sits, she has her head kind of under her coils, and I think she ends up getting like tickled or something by one of her scales, and she like suddenly goes whoop. Hi, welcome. I can only go live on weekdays. Oh, yeah. We usually do lives on Saturdays. Every now and then we'll do a random one during the week, but usually on weekdays. Petra's coming to say hi. What are you doing? Or not next weekend, the weekend after that. Okay, cool. What are you doing, Petra? For anyone wondering, Petra is a 2-year-old bumblebee ball python. This means that she is a spider morph. A morph is a type of ball python. It's like the pattern or the genes or whatever pattern it can produce when it lays eggs. And since she's retreating into her lair, that's what I call her burrow, like her lair. She's retreating into the darkness. Yeah, so spider morphs can sometimes have, usually it's not sometimes, I think it's almost all the time, have neurological issues. So yeah, so she's not going to be bred or anything like that. Oh, hello, she's sticking her head out. Yeah, so she luckily doesn't have any neurological issues. It can have, I think the main one it causes is it's called wobble, where like the head will kind of go whoop, whoop. They don't really have a sense of balance. She is so cute. Aw, thank you. Say thank you, Petra. Come back into the light so they can see you. Do you watch Snake Discovery? Yes, I do. I actually watch it with Petra a lot of times. The spider morph, is that what we are talking about? Yep, we're talking about the spider morph. We're talking about lots of things, just the spider morph came up because I was talking to Petra. She is a spider morph because she's a bumblebee ball python. Yeah, she is a beautiful snake. Thank you. She would be even more beautiful if she came into the light so you guys could see her. Come on, come into. Oh, she was like, how dare you trying to make me come out into the light? There we go. At least her head's out. She could kind of see her now. Oh, I know. We will move this. There we go. She's like, oh, you foiled my plan. You could see me now. What religion do you follow? And also, what is Petra's favorite sport? Great question. I am Catholic. And Petra's favorite sport is, I'm not sure if she has a favorite sport. I would soccer because that's really the only sport she could play with like a ball that's like really round and it rolls and stuff because she doesn't have any arms to play football or tennis or anything. Or American football, I should clarify. Watch me spam hearts. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions. What are you doing, Petra? Yeah, she's pretty sleepy today, even though she hasn't done anything. Must be nice. She could just sit and not have a. She gets all her meals delivered to her right to her doorstep, and she gets fresh water like every other day. Watch the heart emojis. I am watching the heart emojis. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Petra? Petra says thank you. She's just hanging out. Oh, are you gonna move? Are you gonna forward now and say hi to everyone? Look at those little tongues. Oh, whoa, big yawn. That was a big yawn, Petra. So anyone watching, do your snake ever have like a really big yawn and it's like, oh wow, good job, even though they didn't really do anything? That's cool. I'm definitely gonna have to rewind the footage after this and save that little clip of her yawning. That was a really big yawn. She's probably a little hungry. It's about the time where she's gonna eat. Not today, but soon. Right, Petra? She eats like every other week or every 2 weeks would be too long for her. She's still she's only 2 years old, so she's still kind of like a little baby. Not a baby, but Petra, do you remember me? Yep, Petra remembers you. Petra says hello. Little head nod. I love when she nods and it ironically matches with something that's said. Like sometimes I'll ask Petra, I'll be like, how are you doing, Petra? And she'll be like, whoop, and she'll nod and I'll be like, aw. Reptiles actually do have ears and they can hear you. The ears are they're right there on the sides of their heads. You could see a bit more prominently or visibly in lizards, because they're just little holes on the sides of their head. But Petra, her ears are covered by her scales, so you don't really see them, so people just kind of assume snakes are deaf. I think maybe some snakes are, but to my knowledge, ball pythons are deaf. Unless there's a genetic mutation or something happens while they're in the egg or something. But Petra, you could hear my voice, so she could hear me reading all your questions. Right, Petra? If you didn't make a channel about Petra, what would you make a channel about? Ooh, that's a real question. Maybe I would make an animation channel, like those animation YouTubers that do stories and other stuff. That would be fun. I'm not a very good animator though. I also have some lizards. Maybe I would make a channel about that, or a little vlog channel. Yeah, probably an animation channel. That would be fun. Right, Petra? Maybe I would make an animation channel about Petra. Here, we'll move your grass. I just moved it so the audience could see you. Oh, now that I move it to put it back, she's like, no, I want to sit. Oh yeah, that's our sticker from Snake Discovery. She has it on her cage because we got it from when I ordered a shirt. I have a snake too. Oh, cool. What type of snake do you have? Petra, what are you doing? Someone pointed out to me last live that the little designs on her head over there kind of look like a skull. If you guys had to say what design was on her head, what does it look like to you? To me, it kind of looks like those little swirls when people do latte art. And then someone also put that on her nose there. It looks like she has a little mustache. And now every time I look at her, I can't really see it. It's still cute though. I'm trying to convince my mom for one. Do you have any tips? Ooh, great question. Reptiles are definitely a lot of work. She has, you can actually see up here, she has heat lights that are on, and then she has one on that side too. So yeah, she definitely those ramp up city bills pretty easily unless you're living somewhere really warm. So definitely a lot of responsibility and a good amount of money goes into it. But for tips, I would say kind of if your parents are afraid of snakes, maybe I would do kind of presentation style, some good things, some pros and stuff. When I was in a lot younger, pros and cons in school of like a situation. Right, Petra? You gonna come out? You can't come out. She's like, I want to come out. We did this whole live in your cage, so you would have to, so you could sit and be comfortable. Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you doing? My cousins have a snake. I want one too. Are chickens close enough? Well, chickens are like descendants from her. Back in. Get in there. And then we're gonna put your little grass thing back where it goes here. Chickens are like descendants from dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are like reptiles kind of. So yeah, close enough. Close enough. She's like, I want to come out. You can't come out right now. I can't hold you and the camera. Just gonna go back in. Go back in. She's like, how dare you put me back in my cage. Thank you. Of course. I see your profile picture. You have a leopard gecko. I love leopard geckos. They're so cute. The pet store that I get Petra's like things and food at has leopard geckos sometimes. They're cute though, so they sell fast. Are you gonna try and come out again? Petra. You're so silly. What are you doing? Nope, you gonna go back in now? Little side eye from Petra. Can you just sit in your cage and behave? She's not misbehaving. She's just, I just don't want her to come out right now. I do offer her lots of opportunity. Here, why don't you go climb? Look at these cool hammocks you have that you like barely use. I do offer her a lot of opportunities to come out and climb and interact with me and do other things outside of her tank. I just can't hold her and the camera at the same time, so. There's also a bunch of random like junk in this room that it wouldn't be very aesthetic if it was in the camera, in the camera view. Hey, Petra. Can you stop? No. Get in your cage. You're not coming out right now. Please and thank you. Oh, she might have a little drink of water. So cute, Petra. Okay, we're gonna have to put her like a little bit more in her cage. That way she can't immediately make an escape attempt and try and climb back out. Okay, there we go. She's over there now. Aw, cute. Thank you. We said you're cute, Petra. She might have a little soak in her pool, her little water bowl. Look at this. Petra's living the life. She has her own private pool. Just for her. Oop. She decided that she doesn't want to have a dip. Or maybe she does. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes she'll go in her water bowl and she'll sit there. Oh, no, now you're definitely not coming out now that you're all wet. Excuse me. No, thank you. I'm gonna have to shut this door if you keep doing this. You get in. You're so silly, Petra. I'm gonna go back in your water. She's like plotting a way that she could get out through the other door. Okay, no, you have to go in, I'm sorry. In. Look at all this cool stuff you have in here. And you just want to come out and sit on the couch. I don't understand. Like, look, here, we'll do a little mini enclosure tour. We have cool grass thing that provides privacy when she's sitting over there. We have very nice log that she can rub up against when she's shedding. We have a little mirror, some fake leaves, hammock 1, a really long hammock, hammock 2, and then in the back over there, hammock 3, some fun and silly posters, a little like ball out of some like materials she could like rub up against when she's shedding, a little like log curtain for privacy, and a whole water bowl that's like the size of a little pool for her, and all she wants to do is escape and come out. What are you doing? We're being so crazy right now. I'm gonna have to shut this door because I can't have her out right now. You are being ridiculous. Do you know this? We're gonna shut this door. You've been trapped. You are contained now. She's like, oh no, you foiled my plan. Ooh, what was that? That was silly. That was silly, Petra. Yeah, but feel free to ask any questions about her or the live or the channel or just in general. Your questions are always super fun to answer. Let's see, make sure I got everything here. Yep, I got all the comments. Good. I like to make sure that I get all the comments and questions and stuff because I don't want anyone to feel like they're left out. And she's gonna go in there. She likes to go like behind all this stuff, and she like makes a little she coils up and she makes a little sitting area over there. Yeah, but it's around like 6 o'clock, so this is when she's either really tired and she's curling up. You're not gonna see her again until the next day. Well, you'll see her, but she's not gonna be active till the next day. She's nice and coiled up. Here, we'll open the door because she's not trying to escape anymore. There we go. Yeah, but she's tired, she'll coil up, and you're not gonna really see her active till the next day. Or she's like this, she's waking up and she's gonna be like slithering around and being interested in things. Oh, where you go? Oh, I know where she's going. Hello. What are you doing? You're being really silly right now. Yeah, so this is Petra's cage, and then another really important thing that's not really like a cage tour or cage decor. It's more of like a cage like thing for security. These are, you can't really see too well. This is a lock. You pull it down. Excuse me. No, you go back in. No. Yeah, but this is a lock. You pull it down, and then this thing will come down, and the doors can open. So it can't be, even if she pushes, it can't be opened from the inside. And then there's also clamps up here and other stuff that make sure from the outside here she can't push up the lid, because a lot of times that is how ball pythons or just any other kind of reptiles or things in tanks tend to escape. And as long as you have those, unless there's like a crack or like random weird, like, I don't know, like thing or like hole in the tank that shouldn't be there, the animal will be safe and secure. Petra, you are squishing your face against that glass. Snakes are really funny in the spots they'll kind of get comfortable in and squeeze into. It's like, how are you comfortable over there? But then they sit and they don't move for like 5 hours. Excuse me. Can you go in your cage, please? Just pretty please. Why are you flinching? I'm not even touching you. You're the one being difficult. Good evening. Welcome in, Rob. No painting today. We're just hanging out because I'm a little tired and so is Petra. So we're just hanging out answering some questions. Right, girl? Oh, she's making a U-turn. Another U-turn. Yeah, this is her main spot. For ball pythons, I like to have like I recommend at least 2 hides. Like 3 is great, and if you have like 3+ hides, that's like a little much, but it depends on the individual, to be honest. So she has one right here, and then she has a second little space over there, and then she has a third space that you could see she's pushed away all the wood chips near her water bowl, and then she has a 4th space if she wants to squish in there in the little like wood curtain thing. So she has a good amount of opportunities to hide. I used to breed ball pythons. Oh, that's cool. I know if I knew, not like, no, I'm not friends, but like I know of a few people who breed ball pythons. It's definitely a really big market nowadays with all the like different morphs and genetic combinations and things you can camera focus. There we go. It's definitely a big market nowadays with all the genetic combinations and the morphs and like you can get like a neon yellow ball python if you wanted to now. Right, Petra? At least she's not trying to actively escape, but now she's hidden into the darkness. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot more now compared to like the early 2000s where like a few like basic snake, different kind of exotic animals would go for like a lot more nowadays. I think someone that's actually trying to like actively like trying to make like a red ball python, and they're kind of like they're looking at different, oh, there's your face, welcome back from the shadows, and they're trying to make a red ball python, and they're looking at like different genes and saying this morph make this, if you combine these two it'll do this, and just kind of slowly increasing it until the snake gets like a reddish color. I've seen the lavenders, which are kind of like, those are really pretty. Do you follow the Reptarium? I don't think I do. I do follow a good amount of people, so I could, and I've just like lost track. Oh, another yawn from Petra. Petra's yawned 2 times in this live. One when it like a little bit after it started, and a little yawn just now. I like to call them yawns, but that's really just her kind of adjusting her jaw. Well, it kind of depends actually. It could be her adjusting her jaw, or it could be her just yawning. A lot of times she'll do it after she eats or before she eats, so. Right? Like right now, she's kind of, this isn't in a striking position at all. She's being super friendly and kind of timid and, not timid, but like she's very docile and happy now from her body language. But this is kind of like what she does when she wants to eat. She'll sit with her head poking out, and if you kind of move near the glass, she'll be like, So that kind of tells me that she's hungry. Then I could also look at the calendar. I write down when she eats and stuff like that. So I know it'll be like, it's been this many days and it's time for her to eat again. She kind of does that where she sticks her nose up and she takes little sniffs in the air. So yeah, that's kind of like, for her, each ball python has a different personality, just like a dog or a person. Obviously to slightly less of it. She'll do like certain little quirky things when she's like content or happy or hungry, upset, different things like that. If she's upset and she's sitting and I try and touch her, she'll be like, and she'll like jerk away really quickly if she's like a little grumpy. Right now she's just kind of like, you can see she's sitting there. She's like a little bit kind of like hungry. The mood is like happy but like a little hungry. So she will be eating soon. Hey, Petra. She probably also wants to come out of her enclosure because she's been in her enclosure for the entire day. I like to take her out if she wants to. I give her the opportunity to slither out of her enclosure. Oh, change your mind. She's like, nope, I do not want to come out, and she like coils back. Yeah, but earlier I actually had to shut the door for a little bit because she was trying to like actively come out of the enclosure, and I can't hold her on the camera. Hey, Petra. She's probably gonna either get ready to go to sleep and just kind of coil down in that corner. She already has a little. Usually goes to sleep, she'll be in like a really tight ball. They're called ball pythons. They're scared and they kind of curl around their head. But then she also does it when she sleeps. She tucks her head kind of into her coils. And like the tip of her nose is sticking out, and it'll, because she's all in her coil, it'll be kind of like squished, and her mouth will be like this. It'll be like it'll be slightly open, and it'll look like she's like has her mouth open and she's snoring. I have like a few photos of it, and it's really cute. Right, Petra? I showed one to my dad, and he also said it looks like she was snoring. I don't think snakes can snore. They can definitely make like noises when they breathe and stuff, just as if a person would go like and like exhale. Obviously it's just the person breathing, but it's like controlled where it can make a noise. So from my experience, they can exhale, they could go like, they could like little squeaks, they go like fee fee fee. It's just them breathing, but they breathe a certain way so it makes a noise. And then there's also like gentle breathing, which is like it's like little curious. It's like when she's curious, she does it. She'll make like little puffs of her breathing. She'll like, which is really, really cute. Yeah. So she usually squeaks if like she wants to be vocal and I don't like something or something like that. Or she'll do it randomly every now and then. Usually she does it whenever I give her a bath. She loves baths, but like any other person, she'll be like, I'm done. I want to get out now. Even if you put like a toddler in like a pool, they'll be like, I love the pool, but I want to get out now. I'm done. I want to be dry. So she'll like start squeaking and stuff like that, and I'll pick her up and dry her off. Hey, Petra. She's actually, let's see, a little rinse recently because she got a little bit of paint on her when she was painting last week, but it wasn't really a bath. I just gave her a quick little rinse and had her soak for like a few minutes to make sure everything was off and she was nice and clean. But usually it's like, I'll give her a bath like once every other month, every 2 months and longer, because she doesn't really need baths unless she got like really dirty from something, or I took her outside, she's shedding, and I want to give her a little extra humidity, a little extra moisture in her scalp to help her shed. Or sometimes she'll just smell really funny, and I'll be like, it's time for a bath, you smell weird. Yeah. So she's a bath pretty soon. Right, Petra? A bath. You're gonna get clean. She's just standing there listening to me talk. Well, you're not standing, you don't have any legs, but she's like periscoping. You can't really see it because it's stuck in there, but come on, focus. Maybe if I put my hand, it'll focus a little better. Come on. Oh, I know what we could do. We could lift it ever so slightly. So maybe will that work? Nope. Okay, you'll just have to sit in there where people can't see you because it's too dark. Yes, it's like periscoping, where they lift their head off the ground to like see something better. Petra? Are you gonna come out now? Going to come out of your lair in the dark? You being very spooky, hiding in the shadows? Are you ready for Halloween? Her costume's actually almost done for Halloween. It'll be revealed super soon. I'll probably reveal it in like a week or two at the most, because I want it to be a little bit closer to Halloween. I will give you a hint. She's going to be a type of fruit. So if anyone has any guesses, feel free to put them in the comments. What's going to be for Halloween? Hi, new sub. Oh, thank you. Oh, Petra did a little nod too. That was hilarious. I was actually talking about that earlier, how she like randomly nods and it like fits with the situation. That was adorable, Petra. Aw, yeah, she's cute. I have pet veiled chameleon. Ooh, that's super cool. I love chameleons. They're so cute. I don't think I'd be able to keep one though, because I might be able to, but it's a really high skill level. Chameleons can be kind of tricky to keep. Veiled chameleons are really pretty. They're just beautiful. I love chameleons. There's also just like a childlike kind of wonder about them, how they like colors, and his name is Rango. Oh, that's super cool. That's a great name for a chameleon. This is Petra. She is a ball python, but you can't see her because she is lurking in the shadows. She's ready for Halloween and she's being all spooky. I love when oh, a third yawn. She has yawned 3 times on this live. That is crazy. That is the most yawns that I've ever captured, like in a row. That's crazy. I love how she sits. Come on, focus camera. How she sits, so she like puts the little tip of her tail under, like she's like crossing her hands or something. It's so cute. You're adorable, Petra. Well, with that, it's 30 minutes. I'll probably go like a minute or two over just in case anyone has some questions. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up soon. We usually like to keep the lives at around like 30 minutes, otherwise they get a little long, and this is around my dinner time, and Petra's a little sleepy, as you can see. So if you guys have any comments or questions, put them in the chat, and then we'll get going. Right, Pet? Come on, camera, focus. Come on. It's very nice that she's not trying to actively escape her cage anymore, but now if she hides in her burrow, we can't really, she's not really hiding, but the lighting definitely isn't great. Maybe we'll have to get you a little ring light to put in your burrow, like all those influencers have. I'm gonna put my pet on my phone. Oh, that's cute. Does your chameleon like sitting on your phone? Petra loves anytime I have a computer, like I film with an iPad and I edit on an iPad because it's harder for filming, but it makes it a lot easier to edit videos and see different things. And also, it's nice if I don't want to like boot up the computer, not boot up, but I don't want to like, I have a computer that's kind of finicky, so I could just put like, I could stream a movie on the iPad and she'll crawl all over it and she'll pause it, and because it'll read her face as like a thumb or a finger and it'll like move the screen. How do I get my ball python to eat more? If your ball python is not eating and hasn't eaten for like a good amount of weeks, depending on the size and age of your ball python, I would recommend taking it to a vet. But to get your ball python to eat more, if it's like underweight, I would feed it less meals, but I would feed it less often, but make the meals a lot larger. Not like, obviously not enough where it's like struggling to eat it, but make the meals a little bit bigger so it gets more protein, more fat, more bones and stuff. You could also put like scents on the food. There's a lot of good videos if you just search how to get my ball python to eat more, stuff like that. There's a bunch of people who will give you some good tips and tricks. Rango said hi. Aw, hi. Well, any photos of Rango, I hope I'm saying his or her name right, I will definitely check out your channel and see. Oh no, you're gonna try and escape again? I will definitely look on your channel and try and photos. And if not, that's okay. Field chameleons are so cool. Got it. Thanks for the advice. Of course. So with that, we're gonna get going. And thanks for, don't try and escape again. You stay in there. Just for a second. Can you not be chaotic? Just one second. Just one. So thank you to everyone who stayed. Thank you to everyone who joined. We hope you have a good day or night for joining us. Thanks for reaching out. Such great comments and such great questions. Glad that we could help some people out. Snack escape. Yeah, she's not escaping. She's just coiling up over there. So thanks for watching and hanging out, everybody. Bye.